kula ke kai. Ai ala o Pauahi lulau na motu. E ala e nana mawai i. E ala e nana mawai i. Namu o kapu o kalani ke ali'i. Namu o kapu o kalani ke ali'i. E ia na mamona liko ke aone. E ia na mamona liko ke aone. E ola o kalani Pauahi lani nui kupa a ke aloha no Kamehameha nui e. E ola o kalani Pauahi lani nui kupa a ke aloha no Kamehameha nui e. Inoa e. E inoa e. E inoa no Pauahi.
Leiana kapalama ina pua, meke ala anuhea o kauka, o pulu mai ana keke au.
E pule kako. E ko mako makua I loko o kalani. Ke o mai kai aku nei ma ko ia oe. Ke no noi haa ane ma ko ia oe. E o pō mai kai ai ho o pale kana ko mako ma o hana a e ho o pale kana I ko o hana nui o Kamehameha. Ua ako ko mai mako I kia la no ko ho hano hano I ka inoa hiva hiva o ke ali'i Pauahi Bishop. Nui ko mako mahalo no kona ho'oilina a me kona loko mai kai. Mahalo nui loa no na po'e I o makaukau ai I kia hui ana A me kia e ke kua. Me ho'opo mai ka ia mākou. Me ko ike kupanaha, ko maluhia, a me ko aloha a maoloa aku. Lord, we praise you and we thank you for all the blessings that you have given us. We humbly ask that you watch over our families at home, our students and faculty, and our entire Kamehameha Ohana. Lord, we ask that you bless this year's Founders Day as we bless and we cherish the name Keali'i Bernice Pauahi Bishop. We are truly grateful for her rich legacy and her great generosity. We thank all those who have made this gathering possible, and with this, Lord, we ask that you give us your wisdom, your peace, and your love, now and forever. A makainoa ka makua ki keiki, a me ka uhane he molele. Amen. Mahalo.
Eia ka mo'oku au hau o ke kamali'i wahine o Bernice Pauahi Bishop. O a kia ke kane.
O papa hanau moku ka wahine.
Hanau ia o ho'oho ku kalani
ka wahine.
O a kia ke kane.
O ho'oho ku kalani ka wahine.
Hanau ia o
haloa he kane.
O haloa ke kane.
O hina mana ulua e ka wahine.
Hanau ia o waia he kane. O ea ke kane.
O huhune ka wahine.
Hanau ia o
hina nalo he kane.
O hina nalo ke kane.
O haunuu ka wahine.
Hanau ia o nana he kili
he kane.
O nana he kili ke kane.
O haulani ka wahine.
Hanau ia o wailoa he kane. O wailoa ke kane.
O hika wau poia nea ka wahine.
Hanau ia o
ki'o he kane.
O ki'o ke kane.
O kamole ka wahine.
Hanau ia o
ole he kane.
O ole ke kane.
O ha'i ka wahine. Hanau ia o pupu e he kane.
O pupu e ke kane.
O kamahele ka wahine.
Hanau ia o manaku he kane. O manaku ke kane.
O hiko ha'ale ka wahine. Hanau ia o kahiko he kane.
O kahiko ke kane.
O ka ea ka wahine.
Hanau ia o lua nu'u he kane. O lua nu'u ke kane.
O ka wau ma'ukele ka wahine. Hanau ia o ki'i he kane.
O ki'i ke kane.
O hina ko ulua ka wahine. Hanau ia o ulu he kane.
O ulu ke kane.
O ka punu'u ka wahine. Hanau ia o nana ia he kane.
O nana ia ke kane.
O ka hau mokule ia ka wahine. Hanau ia o nana ilani he kane.
O nana ilani ke kane.
O hina kina u ka wahine. Hanau ia o waikulani he kane.
O waikulani ke kane.
O ke kauilani ka wahine. Hanau ia o kuhelei moana he kane.
O kuhelei moana ke kane.
O mapuna ia ala ka wahine. Hanau ia o konohiki he kane.
O konohiki ke kane.
O hika ulalena ka wahine. Hanau ia o wawena he kane.
O wawena ke kane.
O hina mahuia ka wahine. Hanau ia o akalana he kane.
O akalana ke kane.
O hina kawea ka wahine. Hanau ia o maui akalana he kane.
O maui akalana ke kane.
O hina ki aloha ila ka wahine. Hanau ia o nana maua he kane.
O nana maua ke kane.
O hina i ka paikua ka wahine. Hanau ia o nana kulei he kane.
O nana kulei ke kane.
O ka hau mo kulei ia ka wahine. Hanau ia o nana kouko he kane.
O nana kouko ke kane.
O ka hihi o kalani ka wahine. Hanau ia o helei pawa he kane.
O helei pawa ke kane.
O ko ku mai kalani ka wahine. Hanau ia o hulu manai lani he kane.
O hulu manai lani ke kane.
O hina mai kalani ka wahine. Hanau ia o ai kanaka he kane.
O ai kanaka ke kane.
O hina hana ia ka malama ka wahine. Hanau ia o hema he kane.
O hema ke kane.
O ulu maha hoa ka wahine. Hanau ia o ka hai he kane.
O ka hai ke kane.
O hina ulu o hi'a ka wahine. Hanau ia o wahie loa he kane.
O wahie loa ke kane.
O ko o lau ka hili ka wahine. Hanau ia o laka he kane.
O laka ke kane.
O hika wailena ka wahine. Hanau ia o lua nu'u he kane.
O lua nu'u ke kane.
O ka pōku la ilua ka wahine. Hanau ia o ka mea he kane.
O ka mea ke kane.
O popo maili ka wahine. Hanau ia o pohu kaina he kane.
O pohu kaina ke kane.
O hua hua ka palei ka wahine. Hanau ia o hua he kane.
O hua ke kane.
O hiki molilo lea ka wahine. Hanau ia o pau he kane.
O pau ke kane.
O ka poha akia ka wahine. Hanau ia o hua nui ka lala ila i he kane.
O hua nui ka lala ila i ke kane.
O ka poea ka wahine. Hanau ia o paumakua he kane.
O paumakua ke kane.
O mano ka lililani ka wahine. Hanau ia o haho he kane.
O haho ke kane.
O ka wilaya napa ka wahine. Hanau ia o palena he kane.
O palena ke kane.
O hika wainui ka wahine. Hanau ia o hanala anui he kane.
O hanala anui ke kane.
O mahuia ka wahine. Hanau ia o lana ka wai he kane.
O lana ka wai ke kane.
O kolohia li'i o ka wai ka wahine. Hanau ia o la au he kane.
O la au ke kane.
O kuka moli moli aloha ka wahine. Hanau ia o pili he kane.
O pili ke kane.
O hina o aku ka wahine. Hanau ia o koa he kane.
O koa ke kane.
O hina o mai ka wahine. Hanau ia o ole he kane.
O ole ke kane.
O hina mai le li'i ka wahine. Hanau ia o kuka hou he kane.
O kuko hou ke kane.
O hina ke uki ka wahine. Hānau ia o kaniuhi he kane.
O kaniuhi ke kane.
O hili a makani ka wahine.
Hānau ia o kanipahu he kane. O kanipahu ke kane.
O alai ka o koko ka wahine. Hānau ia o kalapana he kane.
O kalapana ke kane.
O makea malama I hana e ka wahine. Hānau ia o kalaunui o pua he kane.
O kalaunui o pua ke kane.
O ka heke ka wahine. Hānau ia o kuaiwa he kane.
O kuaiwa ke kane.
O ka mulailani ka wahine. Hānau ia o ka hou kapu he kane.
O ka hou kapu ke kane.
O laa kapu ka wahine. Hānau ia o kauhola nui mahu he kane.
O kauhola nui mahu ke kane.
O ne ula ka wahine. Hānau ia o kiha he kane.
O kiha ke kane.
O aiolea ka wahine. Hānau ia o liloa he kane.
O liloa ke kane.
O akahi a kuleana ka wahine. Hānau ia o umia liloa he kane.
O umia liloa ke kane.
O kapukini ka wahine. Hānau ia o ke ali o kaloa he kane.
O ke ali o kaloa ke kane.
O makuahini a palaka ka wahine. Hānau ia o kukailani he kane.
O kukailani ke kane.
O ka ohuki o kalani ka wahine. Hānau ia o kanaloa kua ana he kane.
O kanaloa kua ana ke kane.
O ka ikilani ka wahine. Hānau ia o kia kia lani kane he kane.
O kia kia lani kane ke kane.
O ke ali o kalani ka wahine.
Hānau ia o kia kamahana he wahine. O iwi kawi kaua ke kane.
O kia kamahana ka wahine. Hānau ia o kia kia lani he wahine.
O kanaloa kapulehu ke kane.
O kia kia lani ka wahine. Hānau ia o kia ave he kane.
O kia ave ke kane.
O kalani kaulele a iwi ka wahine. Hānau ia o ke kela he kane.
O ke kela ke kane.
O haai ka wahine. Hānau ia o ke o kupua pai kalani he kane.
O ke o kupua pai kalani ke kane.
O ke kui a poiwa nui ka wahine. Hānau ia o kamehameha pai ea he kane.
O kamehameha pai ea ke kane.
O kane kapolei ka wahine. Hānau ia o ka oleo ku he kane.
O ka oleo ku ke kane.
O lua hine ka wahine. Hānau ia o konia ka wahine.
O Abner Paki ke kane.
O Laura konia ka wahine. Hānau ia o Bernice Pauahi Bishop he wahine. E ola ka hā o ke kamali I wahine o Bernice Pauahi Bishop a mauloa aku. E ola.
Belina mai kako. Ovau o Kalena Wajeski. Welcome to Founders Day 2020. Like all things this year, we have had to shift on how we gather for this time-honored tradition. Some are saddened by not being able to sing our cherished songs or recite the scriptures and statements with our fellow classmates. But by going virtual, we are able to gather as one ohana. With all of our haumana from Kula Kamali'i, the 3 campuses, our community-based programs, staff and alumni around the world. Whether in person or on screen, our aloha for Keali'i Bernice Pauahi does not diminish. It just becomes more personal as we take in this time on our own. So come and celebrate with me as one school to honor our one princess who worships the one true God. 137 years ago, on October 31st, 1883, Keali'i Bernice Pauahi Bishop signed her last will and testament, establishing the charitable trust Kamehameha Schools. Excerpts from Article 13 state, I give, devise, and bequeath all of the rest, residue, and remainder of my estate, real and personal, wherever situated unto the trustees below named, their heirs and assigns forever, to hold upon the following trusts, namely, to erect and maintain in the Hawaiian Islands 2 schools, each for boarding and day scholars, 1 for boys and 1 for girls, to be known as and called the Kamehameha Schools. I desire my trustees to provide first and chiefly a good education in the common English branches, and also instruction in morals, and in such useful knowledge as may tend to make good and industrious men and women.
Iwa ka lua kumaha halelu. Psalms 24. No Yehova ka honua a me kona mea e piha ai. O ke au ne a me ka poe e noho ana ma loko ona. No ka mea na no ia I ho'o kumu ma luna I ho o nā kai. A I ho'o pa'a ho'i ma luna I ho o nā vai. O vai la ka mea e pi'i I ka mauna o Yehova. O vai la ho'i ke ku ma kona wahi ho ano. O ka mea 5 pau ma ele ole a me ka na'au ma e. O ka mea I pau lele ole kona uhane I ka mea lapu wale. A ole ho'i I ho'o hiki I ke akua me ka waha he'e. O ia ka mea e ho'o mai kai ia mai e Yehova. A e ho'o pono ia mai ho'i e kona kua e ola ai. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend the hill of the Lord? Or who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. He shall receive blessings from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation.
Solomona kana kolu kumakahi, Proverbs 31. O wai ka mea I loa'a iāia ka wahine noho pono, he vai oia I oi aku I kona momi. Ku wa'e kana mau kekia ho'omai ka iāia, o kana kane ho'i, mahalo oia iāia. He ho'opuni ke aloha ia mai, he mea ole ka maka mai kai, o ka wahine ho'i I maka'u ia Yehova, oia ke hi'ilani ia. E ha'awi aku nāna I ka hua o kona mau lima, o kana mau hana, oia ke hi'ilani iaia mana I puka. Who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gate. Here ends the reading.
Eating a cake at the Kamehameha Schools in Hawaii. And my love to Bernice Pauahi. You will always remember her kindness and respect. Mahalo, 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 e Hawaii.
We, the students of Kamehameha Schools,
in appreciation of our founder, Bernice Pauahi Bishop,
pledge to develop our potential in all we do,
to strive to meet our responsibilities,
to progress to the best of our ability,
to carry ourselves with dignity and pride,
so we, the people of Hawaii,
for whom she cared so much,
give thanks on this day of remembrance,
and remain forever indebted to her.
Ano ai e nā maile a alo ka honua, e nā keiki, nā makua, e ka ohana o ke kula o Kamehameha, velina me ke aloha pau ole, aloha kākou. O au no ke ola kupaia naha shores ule, a he pōmaikai nui au, ka hiki ke wala au ma keia lākui ka wā. Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop is the daughter of Abner Ku Ho'oheihei Pahupaki and Laura Corneal. She was born on December 19, 1831 in the homelands of her parents, Aikupika. Today, she gathers us together, all united as one, to celebrate Founders Day. However, I ask, what have we lost? Have we found it? Or maybe it is still here and we just forgot. Let me say that we did. We did lose an amazing mana wahine, but only her kino. Her spirit and legacy will forever live in us. But we do tend to forget that. We sometimes forget that she was heir to 9% of Hawaii's total acreage, in which she became the largest landholder in the kingdom. She could have done so many other things. She could have. But she chose na keiki o ka aina. She chose her lahui. She chose you. Us. A woman who did not have children now nurtures tens of thousands. It has been said that the enrollment at our K-12 campuses in Hawaii, Maui, and Oahu, combined with our many preschool sites statewide, make Kamehameha Schools the largest independent school system in the United States. Our princess has worked hard for our kahua, our platform. She has given us all the resources we need to do anything. You want to be a teacher, a lawyer, a dancer, a professional athlete, an astronaut? This list can go on. But in the end, it depends on you and how you choose to use the resources our princess has provided for us. Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop has planted her seed and left her legacy. Therefore, what will you plant that will flourish for our new generations to keep us thriving and make those who came before us proud? What will be your seed? What will be your legacy? Mahalo.
Aloha pumehana kako e nā pua a ke ali'i Pauahi. Mai ka moku o ke awe ai hiki ni'ihau o ka helelani. Aloha, o wau o Joshua Worth. Today I am honored to speak about our founder, Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop. Because of ke ali'i Pauahi, we have a thriving lahui of Hawaiian poets, scholars, scientists, business owners, artists, kahu, and kumu, all contributing to society as servant leaders. It is our kuleana to use the education and opportunities she has provided us with to help others, propel our people into the future, and preserve the Hawaiian culture. I have been blessed to have been a student at Kamehameha Schools Maui since kindergarten. I have always looked forward to singing the Founders Day mele in celebration of Princess Pauahi each December. The mele carry mana and are extremely powerful because generations of Kamehameha Schools students learn and sing them. These mele become part of us, and they are treasures we will hold dear for the rest of our lives. One of my favorite Founders Day mele is He Noa no Pauahi. In it, Pauahi is compared to the goddess Kaiona, who is known for her grace and generosity. Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop has been a pillar for Hawaiian people for more than a century, providing the haumana of Kamehameha Schools with an education that grounds us in culture and faith. Her generosity reaches far beyond our 3 Kamehameha Schools campuses. Through her legacy, she supports Native Hawaiians everywhere. She strengthens our ohana and lahui through her love and compassion. The same mele ends with the line, Ku'uhoa o ka maluki, malukukui o ka ho'iwai. This line translates to, my companion of the ki and kukui of ka ho'iwai. On the Kamehameha Schools Maui campus, ki and kukui are planted all around us. Ki symbolizes protection and safeguard, while kukui represents the sense of enlightenment. I have been on this campus for 13 years, but I often walk past them without giving them any thought. Now, my days on this beautiful campus are limited, and I have come to cherish every part of it. Especially in times like these, we must appreciate how fortunate we are to be benefactors of Pauahi's benevolence. So, when you are on campus and you walk by the thriving ki gardens or underneath the shade of the kukui nut trees, think of the moluhia and ike. Peace and knowledge, Pauahi envelops you in. Mahalo nui loa e ke ali'i Bernice Pauahi Bishop for the generations of kokua, ike, and aloha. We are forever indebted to you. Mahalo.
When I was first accepted into Kamehameha Schools Kapalama, being only 9 at the time, I wasn't really sure why everyone was happily screaming and buying the ice cream, although I gladly accepted the latter. All I knew was that this was a pivotal moment for my ohana and therefore important to me as well. When my brother was accepted into Kamehameha that same year, my family was blessed twice, although I wouldn't understand this blessing until many years later. For myself, coming to this school was a huge transition in the best way, a feeling I know many Haumana here relate to. The number of students in my grade level equated the entire student body in my previous school, and short walking distances were replaced with classrooms that I could barely navigate to because of the expansiveness of the campus. It was incredible. I was enthralled by the classes, the environment, and the people that made up my first year here. And it was then that I began to understand why I was eating so much ice cream. Any person that attends Kamehameha can attest to the fact that we are always told to be grateful to Pauahi. And at first, you don't quite have the maturity to understand why you're grateful, nor the experiences that turn a rehearsed song into a meaningful mele. We're taught to reflect Keali'i Pauahi's character because of the benevolence and sacrifices she made to further the future of Hawaii's keiki. What I realized, however, is that you can't teach the why. You can teach local maikai and the lyrics to the mele, but you can't give each pua their reason for being at this school, their reason for participating in Founders Day each year, their reason for utilizing Pauahi's makana to benefit the lahui. It must be developed individually. While I am always incredibly grateful for the education I receive on the Hill, for myself, I wouldn't discover my true why until high school. The root of my gratitude to Pauahi stems from my appreciation for how this school has molded me into who I am now. I am a product of the education, opportunities, close friends, and excellent kumu that make up my experience at Kamehameha, some of which I would not be standing here today if not for their presence in my life. Each person I have connected with along the way has influenced me in unimaginable ways, and I'm incredibly grateful for the person I turned out to be because of it. I've gained role models, close friends, loves, and acquaintances that have helped me to develop my role as a Kanaka Maoli and servant leader. The connections, passions, and experiences that Pauahi has given me will undoubtedly forever influence how I and my classmates will move forward in our lives. When I look to my friends and the people that make up our school, I see many different whys for being here, and it's beautiful. It's a gift that we are given by Pauahi to serve and influence not only our lahui, but the honua, perpetuating her legacy so that we may one day give the next generation their chance to find their why, and their own chance to fulfill Pauahi's vision for her future children of Hawaii.
Kuleana i ke anu,
Oh, hello, hello, kapapumahina o kwahi o kunui kawai akali pua ula ula lo ke lani. Lani nui leia I kaloko ka maile o pe puhane o ka iahi kalai. Lai luara I kolula ia Hea Kamehameha Miha o na miha o lalo I kamala Pua moha he keiki Oia rehi mai oi kalala Haina o pe
Ipolo. Ewe.
Ai waipi o pakalana.
Ai waipi o pakalanai. Pai pai ka puia o liloa. Ai waipi o pakalanai. Pai pai ka puia o liloa. He aloha ka wahine pi'i ka pali. He aloha ka wahine pi'i ka pali. Pu'ili ana I ka hua ulei. He aloha. He aloha ka wahine pi'i ka pali. Pu'ili ana I ka hua ulei. I ka ai mo'a I ka laula au. I ka ai mo'a I ka laula au. Ho'ola au mai o ka velo velo. I ka ai mo'a I ka laula au. Ho'ola au mai o ka velo velo. Ua pe'e pā kai ulu o ai mea. Ua pe'e pā kai ulu o ai mea. Ua ola I ku'u kai ke olo e wae ai. Ua pe'e pā kai ulu o ai mea. Ua ola I ku'u kai ke olo e wae ai. Ewe.
Hei noa no Kamehameha.
Na Yehova oe e ho'omaika'i mai ai mālama mai.
And now may the Lord bless you and keep you.
Nā Yehova e kau mai I ka mālama o kona maka ma luna iho o, a e loko mai kai mai ia oe. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Nā Yehova e maliu mai ia oe, a e ha'awi mai I malu no. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace.